Hello, my name is Duncan Alderdice, and the reason I'm making these videos is to document the journey I take as I become the person I am. Today was interesting because when I woke up, the power was out. Like it was flickering on and off at night, but then there was like a massive outage. So then it was like I felt good, like ready to hit the phones, but then like actually couldn't because because there was no internet, there's no computer doesn't work. So power didn't come back on until around like 2:30, 2:40ish, and like I hit the phones at 3 to 4, made 37 dials, and one book demo. What was interesting, because of those 37 dials, 7 resulted in connections, so 7 people picked up the phone, and 6 of those 7 people I had to disqualify just because they were either no longer an active agent anymore, or they were like a health insurance agent, which this program doesn't really help out at. So that's that. So it's fun to have like a unproductive day again. Still, that is productive. So that's fun. As well as a guy reached out to me on LinkedIn saying like, yes, I have space, so potentially could book another one through that. This weekend was good. Very productive. Like Saturday was spent great. I had a good night by myself Saturday night, and then ripping into Sunday, like slept in, but then still like got shit done. It's interesting because I think I'm starting to like come to grips with the fact that the relationship that ended, which not started this, but like that I mentioned in the first episode of this series, I think will be coming to a close shortly, because I can feel myself, I think, chasing and trying to hold on to what little bit of it there is left, but I'm starting to get feedback from the environment that like it's the whole thing of like if she wanted to, she would. Like I know I've been consistent in my communication, but I'm not getting that same sort of predictability coming back. As well as I'm not sure whether or not I fully registered what it was, the conversation that we had to end it. At the moment that like the last text batch that I sent to her in response, what I ended with was like, because my insurance has kicked in for work and glasses are covered by that. I don't know if you can notice this, but I need to get a new pair of glasses. And I went to the Sherbrooke Mall, didn't love the selection, and thought like, oh, I should go to drive to Montreal to see those stores. So I sent her a text being like hey, or ended it off being like hey, I need to get new glasses, and insurance has kicked in, gonna go to Montreal to check out the stores, wondering if you wanted to tag along. I don't know what the response will be. I kind of just like, I don't like when things end open-ended. I would like to have some closure on it. Like just going like are we on the same page? Like are we both looking forward to the conversation in spring, or is that just a narrative that I'm living out in my head? I can just like have the conversation, figure out what it is, because I don't know. And then just talking with people, I had a conversation about it with my mom this weekend, and it was an interesting feeling when you hear your mother say the same things that like your friends that you've been talking about it have been saying, And then it just is kind of like a, oh, so that's real. And then as well, like when she asks questions, which kind of sound like it make it not make it look bad, but like it like doesn't seem like it makes a good fit, and then like your gut agrees. But like I go like, okay, so I had to like took 3 months to really process it through, like process those emotions, crying if not at least once a day, maybe like 6 out of the 7 days, just at different moments. Which like emotions I'm starting to recognize are problematic when you start ascribing good, positive, or negative labels to them. Like when you're sad, that's not a bad thing. That is just what you're experiencing right now. And there's a reason why you need to go through that emotional process. I'm curious what it actually, the impact that it has on a neurophysiological standpoint. But I don't know. I'm just at a place more that I'm starting to look at what the relationship was more analytically, and like trying to find the answer to the question of like, am I actually interested in her, or am I just emotionally attached? Because those are two very different things. And while the romantic in me wants to hold on, the logical part of my brain is kind of going like, is that the right call? And I heard this sort of frame shift, which I really like, which I will end this on. Just because it's like you always like the idea of a soulmate being like the one person that is there out for you, or like all that. I just like this one because this, I believe, has a more realistic, like it's more in touch with the reality we find ourselves in, rather than the idealized reality movies are written about and stories and things of that nature. But the sentence goes, you can only have one love of your life, but you can live multiple lives. And so while I want to hold on to this love of my life, perhaps it was in a life that I'm no longer living. And this is kind of the start of a new one. And there will be a different person that I think I need to do a better job selecting. And making sure I am aware and paying attention to any potential red flag that I do see. Now, when I'm saying this, what I don't want it to come across as is a going like she's a bad person or anything like that. Like it's all. Not only does that type of thinking not do anything, but it doesn't do anything, and it also doesn't help me grow. But like I'm young. Life is long. There's more experiences out there that I have yet to have that I can look forward to. And so should stop dwelling on the most recent one I just had, because that is preventing me from moving forward and finding and living out the next chapter of my life. So that's that.